10-year-old Jane Smith was referred for an evaluation by her psychologist, Dr. Jones, secondary to experiencing academic difficulties. Jane lives with her mother, father, and one other child. English is spoken by all in the household. Recently, the family has experienced loss of employment of a major wage earner. Jane's mother reports that she has had no complications reaching developmental milestones at the expected age range. Jane's strengths are as follows: verbal reasoning, nonverbal reasoning, and speed of processing abilities. Jane's weaknesses are in her working memory. Jane's WISC scale scores are as follows. Full scale IQ is a 97, which means her cognitive ability is within global average. Her functioning exceeds 42% of her peers. Verbal comprehension index is a 104, which is verbal reasoning. Her score is average in the average range and above 61% of her peers. Perceptual reasoning index is 102, which measures nonverbal reasoning. She is in average range and above 55% of her peers. Working memory index is a 86, which measures her working memory. It is low but above 18% of her peers. Processing speed index is a 91. This measures the speed of processing ability. She is average range and above 26% of her peers. My recommendations for Jane are the following. I encourage Jane to study and review information for school that needs to be memorized. She can do this by making flashcards, chunking information, writing and repeating information, and getting help from mom and dad. My second recommendation would be making sure Jane's parents understand the importance of being supportive during this process. As long as they see Jane is trying her best, be mindful. As long as she's trying her best, we encourage them to be mindful of how much they focus on Jane's grades. We understand grades are important, but this is a tough situation for Jane already, and we don't want to pressure her into working towards a letter grade. The chunking information could be helpful if Jane can combine information into sets instead of trying to remember a compilation of long numbers, words, or groups of words while she's studying.